Well, hello everybody and welcome back. We're back in Evocation, this game that we played last time. And we defeated the boss last time, the Mirror Witch, I believe is what she was called. And here are the rewards. We didn't look through them, I don't think so, at least last time. But we're back. This game was so good that I just decided, you know what, I'm going to play it again. Even though I typically don't play like these one-off games multiple times. Like I have been, but here we are playing this one again. All right, so contact with one demon. Oh right. So we did do this last time. We did that. Claim reward. We got hand lantern, I believe. Forced breeze. All right, and then we wanted. Wait. Which one do we want? Contract summons immediately, right? Is what we're doing. I kind of forget. But I'm pretty sure we wanted this one. Exhaust any number of nodes, top cards. 4 damage for each card exhausted. Wait, is that the one we wanted? Summoned. No, we want this one. Right? Exhaust any number of nodes, top cards. Plus 4 damage for each card exhausted. Is that an activated ability, so whenever I play it, I can choose to exhaust 5 cards to deal 20 damage? Or is it during the game, every time I exhaust a card, the number goes up by 4, and that could mean that it goes above 20? I don't know, but we're just going to say hello. Wait. Oh, but this guy does 10 upon his entrance. Alright, we're just going to do this guy. Buer? Whoa, splattered him. Got splattered. Wow. Contract with a Buer signed. Very cool. Alright, so we've got some, we got a Winter Breeze, right? Was something like Forest Breeze. At your odd number turns, you can discard 1 card from node top. That's pretty cool. Every 2 triggers, you may use 1 magic. I don't have anything of magic. After other equipment triggers 2 damage. I don't think we have very good equipment, I'm going to be honest with you. We just got to play a bit more. We're at 60 health now, which is great. Level 5 enemies. A leprosy soldier, a tomb robber, or frenzy mob. We're going to be able to fight all of them, because that's how this game works. And I quite like that. Slay the Spire is you pick a path and you have to deal with the consequences of being on that path. This one, there's like 3 paths, and you can fight everything in each one. And there's some events, and I don't know, I like this one. I like this a lot. So, let's go with Frenzied Mob. Because, you know, killing a whole bunch of people is always a fun time. Right? Maybe. Alright, so here we are. Okay, this is what Buer actually does. So whenever he's activated, you can choose to exhaust 6 cards. Oh, there's 6. Okay. And deal 24 damage. Do I want to exhaust? I definitely want to exhaust that one. Don't want to exhaust Holy Fire. Definitely not that one. Linger, conserve, act of a turn end, convert mana into act and damage. Alright, we don't want that. That's a good card. That's a good card. I guess we're not too concerned with damage at the moment. What we're really concerned about is getting rid of cards we don't want to use. And we definitely do want to use this one. Cedar could be very good, depending on how much damage I'm going to be taking. So I think we're just going to discard these 2, and that's that. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and use the 2 of Wands. Wait, we want the Holy Fire first. Wait, exhaust 1 card. Aaron's Rod. Wrath? Aaron's Rod, Wrath. I can exhaust a card. Do I have to? I guess we'll just exhaust that one. I don't know why I did that. Alright, so we're just gonna do... Wait, no. Oh, nuts. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. I made a mistake, and now I'm gonna take... This enemy will deal 6 damage times 2. When taking odd HP loss, lose 1 enhance this turn. Oh. Okay. Well, end turn, we're going to take 12 damage, but that's fine. We had a little bit of armor. And now we have 6 act this turn. We're going to start with... When this card enters the discard pile, gain 2 enhance. Yup. Does that mean... Can I exhaust it and get the same effect? Or does it have to go into the discard pile? I don't know, but Holy Fires, those are always good. So we'll play those. And then we'll just play Cedar? Is that all? We could also play Lambskin. There we go. And then we can exhaust a bunch of useless cards. Nice. That was really good. But we don't have a node down here anymore. All of the cards were exhausted from it. Yikes. Okay, well, he's stunned, so that's super good. Alright, we're back. So, Hand Lantern, obviously, Holy Fire, and then two of Wands. There we go. We get some Enhance, more Enhance, Armor, more Act next turn. Everything's going great. Alright. Holy Fires are so good. You will gain 2 Enhance, and you will apply 2 Weak and 2 Frail to me. But I'm not really concerned about that because I'm going to murder him next turn. I'm going to murder him super hard. Wait. Frail. No, weak. Weak, 25% less damage. That's kind of annoying. But I don't need to be concerned because Holy Fire is pretty good. Wait, what does Brimstone? I have to draw a star. Exhausted, you can once exhaust 1 node's top card and deal 12 damage at any time. Okay, can we do this? Oh, look at that, I drew a star. I'm so proud of myself. And then we can exhaust a card, but we don't need to. But we're going to. He's only got 15 health left. Oh, he's dead. Frenzied mob, get out of here. You loser. You're a loser. Alright. What do we get? Card reward. Exhaust. No, we don't want that. Draw star, deal 1 damage 4 times. Linger, deal 2. Oh, that could be really good because of all the enhance. So if I can enhance a bunch of times, that's like 10 damage 4 times. Ooh. Forced Breeze, another one. Alright, there's an event, the Graveyard. Ooh. I really love the art style and all the imagery. It's really great. Graveyard. You step into a graveyard in a forbidden zone where your ancestors are buried. Wow. Tilted tombstones are half buried in weeds. Most names weathered away by wind and rain. The air carries the damp scent of earth and rotting wood. All is silent, save for the wind's moan through the stone cracks. So I could lose 12 health and remove 2 cards. Heal 15. Lose shackles. Remove 2 cards. When stunning the opponent, 6 damage, apply 1 vuln. Oh, that's too good. I'll lose 12 health to remove 2 cards, and we're going to get rid of that one. And maybe the Ace of Swords. I do have a lot of those. Well, 3 of them. Alright. And the shop. Okay, let's defeat some more enemies, and then we'll go to the shop. Alright, Leprosy Soldier, you're going down. You wanna know why you're going down? Because you have leprosy. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay. This enemy will deal 8 damage and place 1 plague on top of bottom node. What is plague? What is that? How do I... What is plague? Plague, contagion. Upon death, deal damage to opponent equal to stacks. Contagion 14. Does that go down? We're gonna find out, I guess. Let's go ahead and exhaust Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, Ace of Swords, confirm. There we go. And then we can exhaust another one. Conserve active returns. Turn end, convert mana into act and damage. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one again. Alright, so now we can actually start doing stuff. Let's go ahead and do that, I think. One plague. I don't know what plague's gonna do, but we're gonna find out, I suppose. Alright, we got some more act next turn. We got some enhance on us. Handle Lantern's back. Alright, end turn. So he's going to do 8 damage and then Plague. Turn end. If this is at node's top, lose 2 HP. The value of all Plague increases by 1. No. That's not good. Okay. Shall we just... What's Brimstone doing? You can once exhaust one node's top card and deal 8 damage. Yeah, it's not very good. Should get rid of that one. Okay. Well, we have to use the Plague. And we can, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. Alright. Now, the Kalis is going to be doing a fair amount of damage. The Hand Lantern and Holy Fire is back. I like how we can do Holy Fire every turn because of the way that works. Very nice. Oh, that 7 turned into a 1 for a second, and I was like, oh no. Alright, so we've got 5. Let's just do this. And that should do a lot of damage. Yeah. Alright. He's going to be stunned. He's going to have low health. We're at half health, though, to be fair. Alright. 2 more damage on me. And now let's just, let's murder him. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. Super easy. But he does 14 damage. I wonder if we could have reduced that somehow. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Anyway, card reward. Oh, Holy Fire. Heck yeah. Magic. Discard this. Move 1 card on node 1 position toward the top. 6 damage. I have to make a star. Oh, a Mjolnir. Huh. What's Synchro? If your ritual satisfies star, each Synchro increases stun from your ritual effect's damage by 1. Huh? It's too complicated for me. Holy Fire. Arcane. What's that? Arcane. Applied equipment gains. You may use 1 extra magic each turn. What does that sound? Anybody hear that? I don't know if anyone knows this, but talking consistently just makes this weird feeling in the back of the throat come up. I may have mentioned this before as well, but honestly, it's really quite something. Let's get some more money before we go to the shop. So another person. Viewer descends. Right, so let's get rid of these 2 and the quail. I suppose having cards like this is good because I can exhaust them when I have the opportunity like this, rather than exhausting something good like Holy Fire. Alright, so he's going to do debuff. This enemy will deal 14 damage and discard Hand Lantern, which I don't want. Hand over 1 equipment and she will have a 90% chance to stop bothering you. I don't want to do that. I want to murder this person. Wait. 14 damage, I have 15 health. Gain armor equal to half the HP loss dealt. I have 5, so if I do 2 of Wands... Wait. Oh, I get to exhaust another card. There we go. Okay. 2 of Wands, that's 3 armor. And then this one, that'll be 12 damage. Actually, it'll be 14 damage. Which will give me 7 armor, so that's 10 armor. So I'll only take 4 damage, right? There we go. Alright, let's see how that works. Does it work? Well, I'm on 7 health now. I might want to parlay. It's dangerous to go alone. Will I be able to stun them? I don't think so. I shouldn't have gotten rid of so many armor cards. I'm going to try to parlay. Hand over 1 equipment. Ooh. Shackles. After ritual, deal damage equal to the number of cards used. But that's every turn. That's like an extra bit of damage every turn. I suppose I could get rid of it though. And temporal is on it. I'll be losing that one as well. Sure. They ran away. Yeah, that'll teach them. I do get a card reward though, so that's good. 9 damage, exhaust this, and 1 node's top card. Synchro. 3 armor, place Holy Fire on a node's top, linger. After you play Holy Fire, 3 armor. Oh! Oh, that's really good! Oh, heck yeah. And what is it? A Heraldic Shield. When you deal damage 5 times, 2 damage, 2 armor. That can go in my offhand or the other one. Sure, we'll put it in our main hand. What's it? When you deal damage 5 times, okay. Every 2 triggers at your odd number turns, applied equipment, you may use 1 extra magic. Okay, so we're ready for, let's go to the event. A rough stone well appears by the roadside. By the moon's light, you see that through the well the walls are covered in deep green moss. The water remains remarkably clear. After long travel and battle, you feel some weariness. The night is deep, and sensing no one around, you can rest briefly. The next battle must drop equipment. That's pretty good. Lose 29, the battle must drop a rare card or rest. I actually think I want to rest. I'm gonna be honest. I've got low health. Alright, shop. Let's see. We could remove a card. Oh, we could get Holy Fire. Woohoo! Yeah. Water Signet Ring. Battle start, heal 3. Can trigger at most 3 times per combat. What? Battle start, heal 3. Can trigger at most 3 times per combat. How do you trigger this multiple times? If it only happens at battle start. For each debuff you have 3 armor, I might want to get this just for the extra health. Although maybe I'll just do this because it's a lot cheaper, and I get 10 health rather than 3. I'd have to do 3 battles to make this give me 9 health, which is still not as much as the bandage, and the bandage costs 60 rather than 236. Anyways, this costs 0. I've noticed, so I might. So I make a star, discard 1 node's top card, linger, turn start, discard 1 node's top card. I don't want that. Holy Fire though. Heck yeah. And we'll do the bandage and remove a card? Do I want to remove a card? Let's remove a card. Let's remove, what do we have? What does Brimstone do? You can exhaust 1 node's top card and deal 6 damage at any time. Might get rid of that. Ace of Wands. We did realize that having Ace of Wands was actually probably useful, because armor, you know. Let's get rid of Ace of Swords. Alright. Let's leave the shop. Now we can do, well, we can't do the boss because we have to do an elite enemy, right? Kill at least 1 elite to challenge the boss, right? Okay. So, Overseer and Death-Seeking Priest. Okay. Death-Seeking Priest. We'll give him what he wants. Boor. Let's discard, well, exhaust, I should say. That one. And Brimstone. Alright. What is this? Chant. Day 1. God separated light from darkness. God separated waters from sky. God made land and plants. God made sun, moon, and stars. God created fish and birds. God created livestock, insects, beasts, and humans. God rested from all his work. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna murder you now. I want to play Holy Fire, though. Let's do that. Wait, what's this? Place Holy Fire. It's not playing it, though. Wait. We don't need to, do we? We don't need to play any Holy Fires right now. So if I just do these two and that one, that should actually be better. A better play. Because I'll have more act. Holy Fires will cost less. Right? Place a Holy Fire on top. We'll put it here. Nice. That's really good. We have so much Holy Fire. I love it. I love Holy Fire. It's great. What are these two cards doing here? Oh, the Linger. Is it Linger? I don't know. End turn. Okay, so he's just like quoting the Bible, and then after he quotes the Bible, he's going to start killing me. This enemy will deal 16 damage and place cross on top of each node. You're going to be dead before you can do that, so I'm sorry to say, sir, you're going to die super hard. Alright. Linger, conserve, act over turns, convert mana. I don't really need that. How do I make a star again? That's a cool symbol. Alright, star is... Wait, this way. That's a star. There we go. And then we can use the quail. I don't know if we'll ever actually need it, because we tend to use all of our act. But, you know, in case, we'll have it. Alright. That should do a lot of damage. Actually, it won't, because we don't have much enhance yet. But we will. Once that goes off, we'll have plenty of enhance. And, yeah. He's gonna be super dead. Super soon. Just you wait. Alright. End turn. Whammo. Whoa, wait. Huh. What is this? What? What? Wait. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I really don't. I don't understand. Oh, was this... I don't... History. What happened? Turn opponent. What do you do? I don't know. I guess I just do this. Circle? Sure. I'll just do a bunch of damage, I suppose. And he'll be stunned. Wow. Good luck doing anything, loser. Get beaten by the cross, and then a demon. It's a weird dichotomy of both evil and good, destroying your day, like super hard. Look at that. Killed him. Alright, that was an interesting battle. Card reward. Mummy Powder, Hornet, Cedar. When this card enters discard pile in your turn, 4 damage. That's not great. Although it could be activated quite a lot. Do I discard cards a lot? I feel like I do. 3 damage, 3 armor, costs 0 if star card exists at a node's top. That could be good. No, we're gonna go with skip. And then 11 damage, Tome of Arcana. What's that? When your ritual satisfies star, 6 damage on start of turn. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. But I don't know if it's better. An event, the tower. That familiar vision flashes through your mind again. The sky-piercing tower that always appears in your dreams. One person gazes up from the base, another looks down from the summit. One climbs upward, and the last falls to their demise. The image freezes in this instant, and you believe it's a revelation. You. Which one will you be? The Overlooker. Did you like that voice I did? It was really good, wasn't it? The Overlooker, the Climber, or the Faller. Add 1 uncommon card with 3 health loss. Add a 0 to 1 1 cost card to your deck. Or lose my shield and remove 2 cards. I think I'm done removing cards. I think we've done that enough. Climber. Not too interested in that. This one, though, an uncommon card. I don't know what uncommon cards look like. I don't really know the rarities. So let's do this one. Lambskin. Mjolnir, Tiger's Eye. What's Tiger's Eye? 4 armor, discard this, double your armor on next turn start. Could be good, but I'm not doing an armor build. So, Lambskin. And here's the elite. The Faceless Witch. Man, I always like insulting people to their face, and this time I can't do it. How unfortunate. Low-level enemies remain undefeated. I suppose we could do another battle. Yeah. Hello, Boer. We're going to go ahead and exhaust Ace of Wands and Lambskin. Yeah, we don't need it super badly. So let's go ahead and exhaust it. This enemy will deal 13 damage and gain Enhance. This enemy will gain 2 Enhance if he loses 17 HP this turn. Well, that's not very good. Fortunately, he's not going to, because I'm just going to do Hand Lanterns and a Holy Fire. Or, hear me out. Nah, let's just do that. Wait, no, we can't. In that case, we'll do Thorns of Fire and Hand Lanterns. So we're going to prepare for our next turn, taking 10 damage, because we're going to have 3 armor. Alright, place Holy Fire on top of this one, because next turn we will play these 2 Holy Fires and Lambskin to get rid of Ace of Swords. Probably the Brimstone. Honestly, play Brimstone 2 and then get rid of this one. We'll see how it works. We're going to take this damage. He's going to enhance a little bit. Not super good for me, but also not too concerning either. So, Holy Fire, Holy Fire. Do we have enough act for a star? No, definitely not. So, Holy Fire, Cedar. Not Cedar yet, no. Holy Fire, Lambskin, Cedar. Brimstone? Do we have enough for that? No, we don't have enough for Brimstone. Alright, but we do have enough for that. So, we're going to exhaust Brimstone and Ace of Swords, but that's okay. Right? And Quail. And, wait, hang on. Oops. I didn't mean to. Oh, no. We're getting rid of the Kalis. No! Oh. That's unfortunate. He's stunned, though. What a loser. Look at that. End turn. He's not stunned anymore, but we are doing fine. We have 7 armor. He's going to do 17 damage, so let's get some more armor. Holy Fire first, or Hand Lantern first? How much? 17 damage. We have 7. We'll get 3. So he's going to deal 7 damage, and then we're going to gain armor equal to half the HP loss. What do I do? Let's do Holy Fire, I guess. And then just that. So we'll get a fair amount of armor. Not take as much damage. And there we go. End turn. We will take a fair amount of damage. Wait, did we take any damage? Or was that all armor? I think it was all armor. Wow. Alright, Hand Lantern, Holy Fire, Cedar. And that kills him, probably. I didn't actually count, but I'm pretty sure that will kill him. I'm super good at this game. I know how to do stuff. He's dead. Look at that. Bunch of extra damage at the end, too. Whammo. Super dead. Super loser. Alright. Card reward. Fire Law. What's this? Deal damage equal to 3 times the number of cards exhausted this turn. That would have been really nice to see early on in the game, but right now, I don't really exhaust that much. Actually, I exhaust a lot, but not enough to want this card. Reduce one node's top card cost by 1, but exhaust it after being played. We're gonna skip all those. Tome of Arcana. Alright, there's more. Oh wait, we still have to face an elite. Flower Witch. They're all witches. Pilate, the governor. Isn't that from the Roman times, in when Jesus was around? Pilate was the guy. Am I right about that? I don't know. Faceless Witch. Let's go against the Faceless Witch. So, who descends? Wow, 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 wow. Hello, let's discard this one. Do we want to discard Brimstone? What's he going to do? 10 damage, transform all cards from the top of bottom nodes. From the top of bottom nodes into Amnesia. Ugh. A brother. Ugh. I suppose we're just gonna get rid of the one and be fine with that. Okay. Do we have any Holy Fire? We have one. Okay. Linger. Exhaust all top cards. Can we just... I guess we just do some damage. Right? We're gonna take 10, which is not great. But at the same time... what else can we do, you know? Oh, I could have played Cedar instead of the other one. Get some armor. During your turn, besides performing rituals, you can also activate certain effects manually. Left click to activate magic or other manual effects. All cards with activatable effects will have animated borders. Of course, you may choose not to activate them. You can only use magic once per turn by default. Non-magic manual effects are not subject to this limit. What? -1 act. Transform this into Cedar. Brimstone. Oh, she changed my card. I understand what happened. I'm not really concerned with Brimstone, Cedar, or Quail, so Lambskin looks pretty good. Let's just do that. Whammo. Place Holy Fire somewhere. Oh wait, doesn't that mean Lambskin's gonna discard all of... Oh, that's not great. We'll put it on top of Holy Fire, because then it's gonna get discarded anyway. And then we still have Holy Fire to use. Okay, so... she's gonna get rid of these cards. That's okay, but it's another 10 damage. I'm gonna have 4 health left. And she still has quite a lot of health. Oh my gosh! Things are expensive. Oh no. I don't know if we're gonna survive this. After you play Holy Fire, gain 3 armor? That's not enough. I'm super dead. Ace of Wands. Hand Lantern. Ace of Wands. I think I'm dead. 16 damage. I need to get 12 armor. There's 2 there. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. There's nothing else I can do other than that. So I'm dead. What happens when you die? I've never done it before. That's a quote right there. What happens when you die? I've never done it before. I'm dead. And I splatter out. I splatter out just like enemies do. Continue. So what happens? It just goes to the menu. No, we lost. Wait, was this guy's staff on fire before? I don't know. Anyways, that's Evocation once again. I like this game. I'll probably play it more. Maybe not recording, but I'll play it by myself at least. Because it's fun. I really like the theme, the atmosphere, all of the imagery. It's great. So if you've enjoyed this, check it out for yourself. Man, the back of my throat, really not feeling great. Talking so much. Anyways, check it out on Steam. See for yourself what you think of it. I don't know. This is a demo, right? I'm playing a demo, so it feels like a full game, though. I don't know what makes it a demo. I don't know. I'll check that out. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time!